Ever wonder what really goes on behind those shiny airport walls? It's not just overpriced coffee and moving walkways. It's a world of hidden rules, secret codes, and psychological tricks designed to manage millions of people every single day. The people who know these rules best are the flight attendants, and they see everything. These are 15 airline secrets. Flight attendants hope you never find out. And trust me, number 15 will change the way you fly forever. Plus, a bonus tip you don't want to miss. Stay until the end, because the final secret could save you hundreds of dollars every time you fly. Airlines are masters of perception, from the carpet you walk on to the announcements you hear. They've spent billions perfecting the art of moving you from point A to point B with maximum efficiency and profit. But once you know what's really going on, you'll never look at flying the same way again. Let's pull back the curtain. We'll start with the psychological tricks they use before you even board the plane. Number 1. Airport surveillance hotspots. You see security cameras, but the surveillance is much deeper than you imagine. That free charging port you just plugged your phone into? In some airports, these can be hubs for data collection, monitoring the devices connected to the network. Microphones are often integrated near TSA checkpoints, not just to record audio, but to use AI to analyze tones for stress and deception. They're building a digital profile of you before you even reach the gate. That free seat you found by the window might not be so free after all. You're paying with your data. Number 2, carpet control. Ever notice how the flooring in an airport terminal suddenly changes from a hard, sleek tile to a dense, patterned carpet as you approach the boarding gates or shopping areas? This is a deliberate design choice known as cognitive friction. The change in texture and the resistance under your feet subconsciously makes you slow down. It pulls you out of your get-to-the-gate rush and makes you more likely to look around, notice the shops, and maybe buy that $5 bottle of water. They are literally controlling your walking speed with the floor. Number 3 is padded flight times. You've experienced this. Your boarding pass says the flight from Chicago to Dallas is 2 hours and 30 minutes. You land, and the pilot proudly announces, "Good news, folks, we've arrived 20 minutes ahead of schedule." You feel great, and the airline looks fantastic. But the truth is, that flight was never scheduled to take 2.5 hours. The actual flight time is closer to 2 hours and 10 minutes. Airlines intentionally inflate or pad their schedules to account for potential delays. This way, they can maintain an impressive on-time arrival record and give you a small manufactured dose of happiness, all while building buffer time into their system. That 90-minute flight, it's probably only 65 minutes in the air. Number 4, secret code words. Flight attendants and gate agents have a coded language to communicate without alarming passengers. If you hear an overhead page for Jim Wilson, it's often a code indicating they are transporting a deceased person in the cargo hold. A call for Operation Sunrise can be a signal for a medical emergency that requires a quick and discreet response from the ground crew. And if a crew member mentions a red alert passenger, it's a flag for someone who has caused trouble on previous flights. These codes are essential flight attendant secrets, designed to keep the cabin calm and operations smooth, even when things are going wrong. Number 5, VIP alerts and passenger profiling. The moment you scan your boarding pass, the flight attendants receive a flood of information on their devices. They know if you're a top-tier frequent flyer, a first-time traveler, an airline employee, or someone on a watch list for previous unruly behavior. This profiling determines the level of service you'll receive. The person in seat 14B with millions of miles might get proactive offers for drinks, while the person in 14C on a basic economy ticket might have to press the call button twice. They know who you are, how much you paid, and how valuable you are to the airline. Now, let's move on to the money and hygiene traps you're walking into. Number 6. Dirty water fountains. You might think you're being smart and saving money by refilling your water bottle at the airport fountain. Think again. These fountains are notoriously under-maintained. Studies have found them to be breeding grounds for bacteria and biofilm. The water might be technically potable, but it's far from clean. Flight attendants and pilots almost never use them. They know the secret. Always buy a sealed bottle of water, or bring a bottle with a built-in filter. Number 7. The wipe-down lie. Airlines want you to believe that your plane is thoroughly sanitized between flights. The reality is, on a quick turnaround, the cleaning crew has about 10 to 15 minutes to clean an entire aircraft. They'll collect trash and maybe do a quick wipe of the lavatories, but those tray tables, seatbelt buckles, armrests, and the back of the seat in front of you, they are rarely, if ever, properly disinfected. A tray table can have more germs than an airport toilet seat because it's a surface where people eat, work, and even change diapers. Always bring your own antibacterial wipes. Number 8 is the money trap ATMs. If you need cash, the airport ATM seems convenient, but it's a financial trap. These machines often charge exorbitant fees, sometimes up to 10% of your withdrawal. Worse, they use something called dynamic currency conversion. The machine will offer to convert the transaction into your home currency for you. It sounds helpful, but the exchange rate they give you is terrible. You'll lose another 5 to 7% on the conversion. The secret is to always decline the conversion and let your own bank handle it. Number 9. Overpriced food and airport markups. It's no secret that airport food is expensive, but the reason is a core part of the airport's business model. You are a captive audience. Once you're past security, you can't leave. They know this, so vendors can charge a premium for everything from a sandwich to a bag of chips. This is trapped market economics in its purest form. The hack? Seasoned travelers know to pack their own snacks or leverage credit card perks for lounge access, where food and drinks are often complimentary. Number 10. Luggage scanners and data tracking. That scanner your checked bag goes through is far more advanced than a simple X-ray. Modern systems use sophisticated AI and multi-spectrum imaging to analyze the contents of your suitcase. They can identify objects by shape, density, and even chemical traces. This data is logged and sometimes stored, creating a record of what you travel with. It's a powerful security tool, but it's also a level of inspection most people are unaware of. Your suitcase gets more security attention than most politicians. Finally, let's dive into the hidden operations that keep everything running. Number 11. Pilot napping protocols. It sounds terrifying, but it's a crucial safety feature. On long-haul flights, pilots are allowed and even encouraged to take short, controlled naps in the cockpit. It's called controlled rest on the flight deck. One pilot sleeps while the other stays fully alert. Studies proved that well-rested pilots are far safer than fatigued ones. So yes, you want your pilot to nap, just not both at once. Number 12, empty ghost flights. One of the biggest industry secrets is that airlines sometimes fly empty or nearly empty planes just to keep their valuable takeoff and landing slots. At major airports, slots are limited and highly competitive. If an airline doesn't use its slot, it risks losing it. So they'll burn thousands of gallons of fuel flying ghost flights just to protect their routes. Number 13, airport auctions for lost luggage. What happens to unclaimed bags? After a certain period, airlines sell them in bulk to unclaimed baggage centers that hold massive auctions. You can literally buy someone's lost suitcase as a mystery box. People have found everything from designer clothes to ancient artifacts. It's a strange second-hand economy built on lost belongings. And yes, someone probably bought your missing flip-flops for $12. Number 14, hidden lounges and day pass hacks. Most travelers pass by those frosted glass lounge doors, assuming they're only for the rich. But many are accessible to regular travelers. Some mid-tier credit cards offer lounge access, and many lounges sell affordable one-day passes. For the price of a mediocre airport meal, you could be enjoying free food, drinks, and a comfortable seat. And finally, number 15, the bathroom trick. When the plane lands and the seatbelt sign turns off, everyone rushes to the nearest restroom. Don't join them. Walk another 60 seconds deeper into the terminal, and you'll find another restroom with no line. The desperate crowd never makes it that far. Bonus secret: the hidden airline hierarchy. Flight attendants know exactly who's worth special treatment based on hidden codes in the passenger manifest. Your frequent flyer status, fare class, and notes from previous flights. This determines your upgrade chances, service priority, and even snack perks. The trick isn't being demanding, it's being polite. A kind interaction can get a positive note on your profile, and the crew might just bend the rules or upgrade your seat. Next time you fly, you'll see the airport for what it is: a giant, carefully designed machine. But now, you're not just a passenger. You know where to find value, what to avoid, and how the system really works. If you learned something new, hit that like button so YouTube knows you're smarter than the average traveler. In our next video, we'll reveal airplane secrets pilots don't want you to know. Trust me, it gets even crazier.